All right, The Signal, man.
Is this like when every time we go out to the bar and you give me that like little gesture that means get your own effing ride home?
No. That's that.
No. The signal is what happens to you when he does that, when he snatches one of your girlfriends.
Oh,
and you just like start wanting to kill everybody.
Oh, I'm not that bad anymore. Anyway, so in this movie, what you have is a television signal comes over, like your screen goes all fuzzy and you start paying attention, and either you're going to be somebody who just says, oh, there's something wrong with the TV, or you might be that person that says, I'm getting a message that says, kill everybody I see. So it's just kind of like one and two people do that. So you have half the world killing the other half for no reason.
So this movie is about the people who think there's secret messages in their static of their television set then.
No, well, I mean, there is some kind of message. There's some kind of signal going out that, it's interrupting normal TV broadcasts to send this signal. And if you're susceptible, you basically turn into a homicidal zombie.
No, wait. I just want to be clear here. Now, you're talking about the movie, right?
Oh, man, we ain't going to all this conspiracy theory shit you always got.
I'm just trying to be clear because I get scared easily sometimes, And next time I even hear static, if I think this is true, I'm going to go be screaming and putting the covers over my head.
No, Mario ain't talking to us like they do with your video games, all right? The kind of signal you get is from lack of sleep from playing video games all night. Man, damn. Yeah, Halo's telling you to go masturbate again. I'm sorry.
I don't need Halo to do that. You think I'm going to pay Microsoft to tell me to jerk off?
No, it's Mario. Hey, Cyrus, go kill your roommate and pick up a pizza on your way back.
Wow, you just had to go all stereotypical with that, didn't you?
Isn't that how Mario talks?
Yeah, but Mario don't eat pizza. He's trying to fight that stereotype, man. Come on.
He's more of a lasagna type.
Yeah, him and Garfield. Now,
yeah, I don't eat the pizza. You goo gots. and he walks out with his monkey and his organ grinder.
Come along, a monkey. No,
gelato.
In this movie, man. Now, my problem with this is that it has a great apocalyptic setup. You're thinking that they're going to show you the devastation of the world. You remember at the beginning of Dawn of the Dead, the remake, where the world is just going crazy? That's what this movie's like for about 15 minutes. And then after that, they focus on a small group of characters. And it depends. And I think this movie is directed by 3 directors because you start out with a guy, the whole setup of everybody going crazy, but you center on 2 people, a guy and his girlfriend. And you've kind of found out how they survived this. And then the second one centers on the jealous. Should I reveal this? The guys had this couple that you're focusing on. The wife is actually having an affair with this guy. So the second story focuses on the husband, the jealous husband, and how he's going crazy from this signal. He terrorizes a group of people who are about to have a party. And then you have this third story, which shows the getaway of this couple trying to get out of town while the jealous husband is trying to kill them.
I mean, it's all one story, basically. It's just the 3 acts have different directors.
It sounds like Stephen King's Cell.
Yes.
Which is being made into a movie by
Eli Roth.
But
yeah.
It sounds a lot like it. And this is the second film I've heard about this year that sounds a lot like Stephen King's Cell.
Okay, am I the only person who thinks Eli Roth sucks?
No.
I don't like anything he does.
Luckily, Carlisle isn't here to argue, but no.
All right, that upsets me to hear that. But
I loved Hostel, but Hostel 2 sucked. And I was okay with Cabin Fever. But anyway.
That was terrible. But anyway, the thing is, the movie's schizophrenic because it's 3 different directors. Now, Corey, I respect that what you expected. I wasn't expecting like something really big and apocalyptic. I figured it was just centered on that town or centered on, what they had the budget for, which I thought they made the most of their budget. And the problem with the movie for me is that the first of the 3 segments is the strongest. And sure, it's good to lead strong, but then you don't have a good follow-up. So it takes you by surprise, and it's really cool. They do some innovative stuff or some things to surprise you. You get into the second story, and this guy decides to go kind of more absurdist, sort of comical. Mm-hmm. And it's jarring, and I still kind of liked it, but it went 10 minutes too long.
See, I didn't like that one from the moment it came on.
No, that's the one I know that most people are going to like. And like, if anything's going to turn people off, it's going to be that middle segment. And I was kind of okay with it, like I said, for about 20 minutes, but it's 30 minutes long. And that's when it's like, you're losing me now. And it hurts it even more so that the third segment is so much like the first segment, it really makes this middle segment stand out. Like, why is this even in here?
Yeah, for me, that's the main thing, being that you had 3 different directors, and I respect that they were trying something. First one is pretty, the first segment, and I don't know what director that is pretty brilliant. That second one, you're either going to like it or you're not. And I didn't like it from the very beginning. It's like a bad sitcom to me, or a bad amateur film. And then the third one is more the tone of the first one, but it still felt kind of flat to me because it was kind of anticlimactic for me. And the reason why was is because near the end, that last story goes through pretty much a lot of hard cliches that you see. The guy popping out of nowhere at the last minute. Somebody says, "Oh, hey, I'll be right back. I can get that for you." And you know that person's going to get hurt. It's,
you get to the point that Scream has pointed out, don't you hate it when horror movies do it? Scream has pointed out, don't you hate it when horror movies do this? And you do it anyway, you're just not paying attention anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
I mean, God damn, this movie just like reminded me like what I hate about horror movies the most is that the characters have no peripheral vision whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
constantly getting snuck up on.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently the the villains is wearing bunny slippers or something because you can't hear them walking up. But
So they do my least favorite horror movie cliche is the dun 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 dun.
yes, they do. Yes, they do. They got that whole thing where like you waiting on somebody to attack and they got that music. And the guy's like, damn, I forgot what I was going to say. And it's like, oh man, come on. But this, this movie is respectable for what it attempted to do. It's a great idea. I look at it as an experiment that didn't work. So I'm going to give it a rental.
For me, it's an experiment that worked better than I expected it to. I'm really torn between rental and matinee, and which is like I'm surprised I even like the horror movie at all. I probably got to go high rental on it.
For me, it was a chance to go to a wine tasting instead and drink a lot of expensive white wines for free and just get sloshed.
Oh, that was your signal? Here's Cyrus's signal.
No, Cyrus only drinks for medicinal purposes,
Cyrus-
like to cure his thirst.
Cyrus don't throw up no more.
Oh, that's because you passed out before you can do it.
Exactly.
Ain't no signal gonna wake you up from that.
Yeah, it all stays in the back of his throat.
Yeah, here's your signal when you're walking home. Woo! Pull over, your drunk ass walking around.
No, I just puke whenever I go to the bathroom, whether I have to or not. Just get it out of the way, You're like, I gotta take a piss. Daintily wiping my lips.
Are you done?
You got any wine?
I'm giving you a signal right now. Wrap it up.
I gotta walk home.